Do you parlay what Dan Campbell said about getting younger at wide receiver as, hey, maybe they go out and get a speedy, top-end, top-flight wide receiver to replace Jameson Williams?
I think it's something you have to consider. And people get frustrated when I bring up the potential departure of Jameson. But if you listen to what Brad and Dan talked about getting younger, but Brad saying how they're going to pick up the fifth year. But whenever Brad's asked about players like Panay or Ahmed Ra, it's like those guys are foundational players. We're not letting them go. We're going to get them to. For JMO, it's more like, oh, we're going to pick up that fifth year. And I don't think that's shade at JMO, like he's not a good player or there's question marks. I just think it's the reality that Brad understands that if JMO goes out this year and next year and puts up back-to-back 1,000-yard seasons, this dude's going to get close to $30 million per year. And unless you turn that salary cap button off on Madden, you're not paying for all these players. It's nearly impossible. So I think, to your point, it is smart to think about a potential replacement. Now, the hardest thing about replacing JMO is just the speed. I mean, he's one of the fastest players in the NFL. You can't just go pick a guy off a college roster and be like, all right, run. We've seen guys break the 40 record and just don't amount to anything. John Ross did it. Xavier Worthy did it, and he's pretty good. But J-Mo's up there. I mean, he didn't run at the combine, but he can run like the best of all time. So that's going to be the I guess the difficult part of this. I mean, there's a guy named Kyle Williams from Washington State. He's a burner, and a lot of people are talking about him. So it's tough. You're not going to get a guy as fast as JMO. You're just not. But what you're hoping to get is someone that can give you wide receiver 2 production. And I've said this before. I think it's easier to find a wide receiver 2 that can put up wide receiver 2 production. I'm not saying be as fast as JMO, than it is to find a tight end that can get you 1,000 yards. That's hard to get in the NFL. There's not a lot of those guys, and Sam Laporta will be a little cheaper. So I think they'll replace him. My guess is either mid-round this year or next round earlier, but we'll see.